All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We're the brothers coming at you from the GMS Camp Atlanta Church. Now, of course, before we get started with this lesson, we would like to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutations towards your hopeful elect that's been sincerely pushing the truth. Now, I'm the brother Zakaria.
I'm the brother Kasida.
The brother Anah.
I'm the brother Shalomah.
And we're coming at you again, spirit of power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, the whole world inwardly called God and Jesus Christ. Now, what inspired us to do this lesson today? Of course, we fellowshipping, and of course, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is always in the midst concerning prophecy, and that's basically the topic that popped up within our conversation. So I know the brother and I had a couple articles, if you want to get into it, and if any brother didn't have anything else to say, then we can get straight into the article.
All right. So this is from SHTFplan.com. All right, shithitsthefan.plan.com. Russian television broadcast simulated nuclear strike on London. And this, we're just going to read it real quick. A Russian media network that the Western media is calling a staunchy pro-Putin propaganda TV channel broadcast a shocking 4-minute video this week that portrays London being bombed with a nuclear weapon, resulting in 850,000 deaths. It says, reminiscent of the liberal Blackjack series published by the Telegraph UK back on January 12, 2009, the 4-minute scene showed a nuclear weapon being detonated in the heart of London. Mm-hmm. So, that's the times that we're going into where, we all out war, is going on. Matthew 24 and various other, passages in the scriptures that tell us what time we're in.
Mm-hmm. And I instantly thought about, if a brother can get it, what talks about the Lord have created the smith that blow up the coals. Mm-hmm. Because that's clearly what's going on. You see these different, the different kings of these other nations, all right, concerning these kingdoms. They are already at war. They are already getting geared up. They're already sending out certain ballistic missiles, warheads, and basically letting the whole world know, for those who want to know, that this is real, man. And this is all a part of prophecy,
Right, I got it.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 54 and verse 16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy.
Yeah, the son of perdition. All right, he was set up to basically destroy. Excuse me. When you go into that word perdition, it basically means destruction. All right, he's the waster. The Lord has set up Esau, Edom, all right, with his blessing, and while giving the whole earth into his hand. Because remember, the scripture says what? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked to cause chaos. All right, order out of chaos, destruction. To push prophecy for what? Salvation. For salvation's sake, man. All right. Now, I'm going to get this word smith for you, Kasida. Let's see what a smith is. So, this is the word smith. It says blacksmith, armorer. All right. One who works in metal. More broadly, it says handy craftsman. All right. Skilled mineral arts. Remember, this is that same devil who's crafting certain instruments for destruction, and while he's doing this, he was blessed with the sword. Mm-hmm. So he's not doing these things and creating these things for the better. He's actually creating these things and pushing forward on his agenda through his wickedness. Okay, it's not for peace. It's not for the embetterment or to let you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite and that the kingdom of heaven is for you. Nah, man, it's for destruction, man. And it's all in the will of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua. Okay? So he's that smith. You got it.
Real quick, just to back up that precept, Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
You got it.
Yeah, so that great sword was, when you go back to Isaiah 54, it's talking about the great sword, which brother was talking about the nuclear missiles. Yahweh Shema Shai, those weapons belong to the Lord. You know, even though he used Esau to create them, that's going to be the weapon of choice to hand out most of the judgment that's going to fall upon these people. But yeah, it was given to Esau because, you know, Jake really don't have the spirit. I mean, you got some wicked ass Jakes, but they don't really have the spirit on them to create something that can destroy millions of people at once or hundreds of thousands at once. You got to be a straight up devil to do that on earth. Of course, the Most High, you know, he's the king of terrors, you know. So the Most High don't kill the whole planet except 8 people before. So there's nothing to him to create that. But, you know, he's using Esau Edom to do it because he's the perfect person for it.
Yeah. You know, you don't have Jake from the hood, Raekwon and Tyrone. They don't have fucking what's their so-called commandments they put over there in Georgia? The Godstones, the Georgia Godstones. You don't see us doing shit like that.
Right.
You know, that's of the devil, man. Esau Edom. But yeah, brother, got any more precepts?
This is Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So Esau was created to even destroy himself, because this is for him. This is for his destruction. But he thinks that he's gonna go and do his own thing, through the form his World Economic Forum and the NWO. They just said at the UN, you know, how they want to come together and push this new agenda. So the Lord just putting this guy in the trick bag at the end of the day.
Right.
Yep. You know, he think he can create these bunkers. He think he can just hide from the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Even though it says in prophecies that he can't hide. Nobody can hide from the Heavenly Father. Okay? But I do have this Joel 3, if a brother want to kind of get into it. But it reads, this Joel 3 and 1, it says, for behold, in those days, and in that time, see, we're living in those days, which are the latter days, okay? And it says, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. All right, Judah represents the southern kingdom, and when it says Jerusalem, it represents the northern kingdom. All right, and as a whole, we've been brought over here into captivity under Esau Edom. Okay, so verse 2, I will also gather all nations, all right, and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat in the Paleo Hebrew, because he's going to judge that land over there. Yahweh's judgment. All right, it kind of reminds me what is it? Isaiah 34, where it says the indignation of the Lord is basically going to be upon the other nations. And when you get into that word indignation, it basically means to disrespect. So the Lord is going to gather up all nations just to disrespect you and to take the kingdom back by force, by violence, and set his people up, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
Yeah, we started to see that too, because they did that. They assassinated some Hezbollah leader. Israel so-called had a direct hit on this Hezbollah leader. Last week was those pager blasting in Lebanon. There's all types of tension that's leading up to Jeremiah 49 and 20 being fulfilled, where it talks about those people in Israel. All right, basically they're going to attack Iran, but you can see the narrative and the proxy wars leading up to it.
Yeah, that was spot on.
I got an article on that.
Okay.
Because he was mentioning about the Hezbollah thing. It says, and they're attacking more than just the leaders. They attacking 7. It says, who were the 7 high-ranking Hezbollah officials killed over the past week? So they killed a couple people, man.
Yeah, I was looking at that article brothers had posted earlier, and the lady she was speaking on it, she said it's when you look at their leadership, she was like, what's left?
Yeah.
So they breaking them down. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Shemel Shah breaking them down.
Yep.
And remember, these are the same people who were set up, like who are in a high position today. Back in their previous lives, remember, Scripture said they cast lots upon his people. Then they sent letters to one another. Then they got rich off of our backs, man. So they deserve to be broken down, man.
Yeah.
And not only that, the curses are what am I trying to say? the curses are turning around on them and coming
Yeah.
off us. The Lord's getting ready to make this right side up turn, putting the righteous in order. And you can see everything unfolding. You can see, of course, you can see all people going off and being wicked as hell. 2/3 of them going to get destroyed. But you can see how the Lord is dealing with, certain righteous men, mainly the men of Great Millstone, started with elders and apostles on down. He's working with certain men, and then and certain men are waxing worse and worse at the same time. And then these heathens are just catching hell, man. So we know what time it is.
It's a hot time to wake out of sleep.
Yeah, the Lord just, stirring up these heathens to, especially Iran, the Persians. He's stirring these Persians to get back into fighting, all right, getting back in that fighting spirit, which we ultimately know that it's part of prophecy. And we need, in order for us to get out of here, we need Iran, to turn up really, man. All right, they still got to put they foot into the fight, man. Lately, they kind of been backing off, but it's getting to the point now where their hand is being forced. All right, they really don't have a choice. They have to fight in this, whether they want to or not. It's all of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah's will, man. So the Lord is gonna force them to do it. All right.
You know what I think, and it's just my opinion. I'm really thinking that they kind of laying back on purpose.
Yeah.
Like they already know, all right, this is the way we're gonna do it. They probably in bed with Putin.
Yep.
Kim over there. All them other heathen nations. They probably all together. All the BRICS nations. They like, yeah, this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. We're just going. I'm thinking that and then ultimately also Revelation 7 say the angels holding back the four winds. So he could just be putting it in their heart just to sit back. But I know that they ain't gonna let this ride, man.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let it go.
Well, what's that scripture where it says basically they can't get no sleep and so they do evil? They are doing that, really. They're having these secret councils and summits or wherever the hell else goes on, concerning them. But they, believe this, bro. They are having meetings about us. Starting with the apostle, elders of Great Millstone, all the way on down. They know the prophets are back.
Oh yeah.
So they have no choice.
I got that precept.
Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, you got it.
Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah, if you just think about it, what makes an individual, or what causes an individual on not going to sleep until he does this, that, and third? Man, you gotta have hella spirits on you.
Yeah, you gotta be. Now okay. For example, like Jake might lose sleep if he found out his woman cheated on him with his best friend. He like, yeah, I want to kill both of them.
Yeah.
But for you to just say, all right, we got to put this missile in the right spot so it hit, a certain number, a certain target of people, a certain number. We want to get as many casualties as we can. Yeah, you got to be off, man. Your spirit got to be really not right.
Yeah. Remember, there's no upright spirit in this guy. You know what I'm saying? He knew who was gonna take the job and who wasn't. He knows what's up.
All right, precept.
Yeah, you got it.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2 in verse 8, and it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all powers, signs, and lying wonders. So the brother had brought out, I believe, Revelation chapter 6, all right, with the horses. All right, horse is just another form of symbolizing power. All right, and power was given unto these damn devils, man. All right, to do all these things, to be destructive, to use his blessing in his sword, man. But eventually, it's all gonna come to an end. But it's gonna end with his blessing, man. All right, he's shooting off those ICBM missiles, that sword, man. All right.
Yeah, reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You use the sword. I'm thinking about Obadiah. Where it says,
you die by the sword.
Yeah, casting lots on us and laughing and getting rich off of slavery and stuff. Well, hey man, you got the price to pay, which is what? Slavery.
Yeah, and he's been doing all these things. He's being revealed, man, through all of it. Now everybody's starting to point at he's the damn devil. He's the wicked.
Yep.
All right, which we, You know, starting with our heads, elders, and apostles, and men on down. All right, been telling y'all who the damn devil was the whole time, especially you Israelites, man, which consist of you Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. All right, yeah, you better go.
I'm gonna finish this off right quick too, because we didn't finish it. Joel 3:2. It says, "I will also gather all nations," which we see what's going on right now. I remember the brother Anad just brought out an article how Russia's really getting down, man.
Yeah.
This is the gathering. We see it. We're witnessing it. Okay, it's all over social media. But Jay wanna get on the media to look at some brides, shake their behinds and stuff. You know,
Right.
just completely asleep. It says, "And will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them. All right, therefore my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, because we are scattered, because we've been under captivity, man. You name it, okay? And Jake love traveling in today's society.
Right.
They don't know how to sit down. It says, and parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people. See, there it is right there. And have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. And, you know, I'm going to just leave it at that, man. You know, that's really what happened. Going back to slavery. You know, you get on them oxen blocks, you know, they laughing, they drinking, doing all type of manners of evil towards you, your family, your friends, seeing everybody getting separated, you getting separated. Man, it happened. It's in history, and it's also biblical history. This is true, man. He said, "Lord, come in the volume of a book, and they're just written of me." Okay? So all these things that brothers are bringing out for edification's sake is 100% true, man. We ain't got time to do a lesson and just tell y'all lies.
Yeah, right.
It ain't gonna go down like that, man.
Yeah, we ain't getting paid for this, man. We stacking up of course, we getting paid stacking up our riches in heaven because we want our works to follow us. Basically, you know, the Lord told us to blow the trumpet. So, you know, he commanded us to go out and teach. So if he's paying us, you know, riches up in heaven for us doing this, and we're gonna keep doing it, man.
Mhm.
We're gonna keep doing it. It's as far as that reward that, you know, the prophets are gonna receive just for this work, it's gonna be far beyond, bro. I can't even put words to it. It's far beyond anything that you can imagine for doing something little.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is little work compared to what the Lord is gonna bless His man with.
Yep. You have some Anna?
Yeah, just another article from shitheadsfanplan.com. The globalists got what they want, a new global order with the UN at the center of it. And it says, while everyone was distracted by Diddy. All right, and what else is going on? The baby lotion, the oil, everybody got distracted. The global elite got exactly what they wanted. The United Nations adopted the Pact for the Future on September 22nd, and the corporate media in the Western world almost entirely ignored what was happening. Instead, the headlines urge us to keep focusing on Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. Sadly, the vast majority of the population has never ever heard about the Pact for the Future, and so there was very little public debate about whether or not we should be adopting a document that lays the foundation for a new global order.
There it is right there, okay? As Brother Shalimah brought out earlier, these devils are not sleeping because through their wicked craftiness, they're crafting something to distract y'all, okay? They want to see y'all continue to be distracted. They want to see y'all continuously to be low and to be basically stupid. Well, the scripture says what? Jeremiah 4? For my people are Sodom's children.
They're stupid.
Yeah, they're stupid. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians 2:11, and this is very, very important because see, this actually signifies on how important that you should be quote unquote woke or into certain things. The scripture talks about measuring the times diligently in itself. We're in heavy times. So this 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11, at least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant of certain things that's going on. Man, there's times where brothers brought out, I know the brother and I say it all the time, man, they're distracting you, man, okay? Through different holidays, Halloween, Easter, Christmas, you know, the diddler,
Part of that bread and circus.
YSL trial.
Yeah, man. These
what's
are all
going on?
distractions.
Because a lot of that shit, that them looking at the rappers, losing everything they got and going to jail and all this shit being exposed. That's really entertainment for these people.
Yeah.
So that's part of that bread and circus as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Falcons just won today, so everybody in Atlanta gonna be they 2-2, and everybody gonna just be doing jumping jacks for the football team.
See, but that's what's so crazy, bro, because that's not the only thing that happened today. You had that chemical spill at the plant.
Yeah.
That chemical explosion that happened today.
Yeah.
All right, there's other things that go on besides the Falcons winning or your favorite team winning, man. There's other things that happen that you people don't realize how detriment to the economy and to your environment around you, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the reason why you may be catching cancer or whatever else disease that's out there is because of certain stuff like that. All right, like you was doing the year before with the train derailing me and the brother I now was talking about it, with all those chemicals spilling over. This is the reason why a lot of you sick and a lot of you can't get your the right minerals and things that you need in your body. You have to go eat fast food. All right.
Mm-hmm.
These are some of the stuff that a lot of you people don't pay attention to. You enjoy the bread and circus, man. While the Lord is really just tearing this place down piece by piece.
I got something real quick, if you don't mind. St. John chapter 3 and verse 19, it says, "And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil."
Yep.
So it's really impossible for these jakes, for all people to turn into this truth, because this devil done did a damn good job, man. Just blinding you with all kind of stuff, with money, women, different drugs, music, all kind of entertainment, all these clubs out here. Jake just got too much going on. They like to be out in these streets. They like to indulge themselves in all kind of wickedness. Messing off around in the city. It's a lot of transformers in the city. Jake be getting down with that, because a lot of these Jakes, a lot of these men are what they call them, in the closet, down low. Yeah, yes, bro. It's really like when you go to Atlanta, and if you just walk around and just look at some of these people, you have no idea what the hell they just did. They probably done just did. Niggas probably did some shit that make a Diddy party look like a damn Christmas party or something, man.
Some people would probably enjoy a Diddy party, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know the word on the street. There's nothing like a party than a Diddy party. Hey, man. But to hell with this guy, man. We're focused on prophecy. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys can't get it, you guys can't get it.
Yeah.
That's all I get, man. I'm thinking about that meme with LeBron James.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, a lot of that stuff be coming out about these celebrities, man. These people y'all worship, man. And a lot of y'all don't really indulge in that type of in activity and things of that sort, man. But it's really you Israelites really need to be paying attention to Scripture. Now, although we know according to prophecy that majority of Israel is not going to get it, but we have the 11th hour Israelites that's going to get it too. All right, it's going to be able to come in. But hey, this is the time to be picking it up and repenting while the doors of mercy is open. All right, while that grace period is open, because once it's cut it off, all right, then what? The famine of the word. And the Lord ain't trying to hear you call on His name and everything else in that day, man. He's not gonna want to hear it. All right.
Go call on the guys that you have chosen.
Yeah.
Thinking about judges, but any brother got any closing precepts? Probably.
I can finish up on this verse 20.
Okay.
It says, "For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved." And don't nobody want to be reproved, man, especially these old niggas that's stuck in their ways. The old nigga woman that don't want to hear nothing. They'd rather just go to church and let a motivational speaker pump up they spirit to do more wickedness, go back out into the world, and they do it all again, on Sunday. So they think that just by them going to church, they free to do whatever the hell they want to, man. But when you actually hear this truth and you know that you got to put all these things off, say, man, I can't commit adultery. I can't hit my neighbor's wife no more. Why he gone?
Can't eat that pork.
Yeah, I can't eat a whole slab of ribs to myself. Jake he don't want to get right, man. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Con.
I have one more.
Con, you got it.
This 2 Timothy 2:3. I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "This know also that in the perilous days, last days, perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." And just jumping down to the main point, it says, "For this," jumping down to verse 6, it says, "For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women." Verse 7, it says, "Even ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth." Yeah, so that's pretty much the point. A lot of y'all know y'all in the last days, man. Y'all just love of yourselves, man. We're coming in some perilous times, man. Some heavy times. All right. So hey, y'all never learning. All right. Hey, y'all lovers of yourselves. Y'all wicked. Y'all choose darkness before the light. All right. And this was gonna lead to y'all destruction. All right. That's just gonna be y'all reward in the last days when Yahweh shall return, man. All right.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, man. That was Oh, you want to say
so like I
something?
just wanted to, kind of reference Jake that was coming down to the camp yesterday.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They ever learning, but never could come into the knowledge of the truth. And he probably, go to church. He probably tied up in every religion out there, man.
Yep.
He's probably into Kemet, just all over the place.
Man, he
And,
was a Christian, and he was speaking, what's that Islamic thing they be doing? Like, yeah, man. Yeah, just to add on to you.
Yeah, I wanted to get one more. I think it's in James 1.
Con.
It says, talk about the man is in balance in all his ways. Oh, Salaki, James 1:8, it says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
Yep.
So yeah, you really got, once you get to this, you can't go to any other philosophies. The scriptures talk about those men that were part of the 144,000. They weren't they didn't deal with any women, and that woman is talking about different philosophies, roughly paraphrasing. So you're not gonna get saved, you're not gonna receive salvation if you all over the damn place, man. You got to stick to this truth and only this truth.
Yeah, you gotta be fully convinced, fully persuaded.
Right, come.
Mm-hmm. I never looked this word up, double. I know I said, we're going to close up, but I just gave a simple search on the word double. It said twice as much or as large, repeated, occurring twice. But now I'm going to get to some of the main points. It says twofold, twice as much. It says deceitful.
Mm.
It says 2 plus more, consisting of two and a set together, being a pair couple. All right, which they ain't never gonna work. Just like mixing water with oil. It won't mix. It won't work. Either you choose the water or you choose the oil. Speaking on that type of term. It says very quick, hurried. It says to make double, increase, enlarge, or extend by adding or equal portion. But you guys are adding the wrong things to your spirit. But that's pretty much all, man.
Yep.
But anybody else had anything else?
Wow.
All right, kind. Well, whoever came across this video, Lord willing, it was edifying unto you. And then we would like to give all honor, glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. And double honors again to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace of salutations towards your hopeful elect. This message sincerely pushing the truth. And to the next lesson, Shalom.
Shalom.